Welcome to part 3 of my bank app capstone project. My name is Matt Elliott. In this video, we'll be doing a demo of the app, talk about hosting, talk about deployment, talk about some additional features, and I'll give my closing thoughts. Let's get started. All right, so let's do a quick demo. So as you can see, I'm running on Heroku. I'm going to create a user. We'll call the user Teddy. Email teddy@mit.edu. And also for validation, you can see if I don't put a value, it tells me I need them. It also validates that it's a valid value. So if I put a password that's not long enough, you'll see an error. Password must be at least 8. So let's make it 8. We're going to put some money. And let's select a role. We're going to say it's a customer. And we'll create account. All right. So let's demonstrate the login. So there is a link for login here, but I'm just going to click this one. And we'll say teddy@mit.edu. Put in the password, log in. You can see I'm logged in. Up at the top, you can see it puts my active user, and it's actually a logout button as well. Now let's deposit some money into Teddy's account. We're going to give Teddy $100. Deposit funds, and here's a confirmation. And you can see that the balance is updated. And now let's withdraw some money. So we'll take $20. Withdraw funds. You withdrew $20. Great. You can see the number has changed. And also, if we go to all data, you can see there's Teddy at the bottom. And you can see Teddy's balance. So let me show you in MongoDB now that, so here's, I'm going to refresh this page and we should see Teddy show up. And let's scroll to the bottom and we should see, there we go. There's Teddy. So there you have it. Everything is working in the app. And we'll talk a little bit about hosting. So I used Heroku to host, and they provide free hosting for up to 5 apps. For this project, I found it a very easy platform to create apps and deploy on. Okay, let's talk about the deployment on Heroku. It was relatively easy. I linked my GitHub repository to my Heroku app. I enabled automatic deployments. And then every time I push code to GitHub, my app automatically redeploys on Heroku. Here we'll talk about some of the challenges I had with the deployment. So initially, I wanted to build a containerized app containing both the server and client in one app. Had success on my local machine. However, I could not get it to deploy as an all-in-one containerized app on any of the cloud providers. So I switched over to trying to deploy on Heroku. So in this strategy, I would have separate client and server apps, but they would have the ability to talk to one another. So I learned how to use Heroku's deployment capabilities, and I had a few problems that I was able to resolve and get the server and the client to be able to communicate with one another. And let's just talk about some additional features of the app and then some closing thoughts that I have. So I added employee and customer roles. I also added logout functionality, so if a user's logged in, well, they can log out. And some of the features I want to make in the future include role-dependent screens and functionality to take advantage of those roles that I created in this version of the app. And then I want to have some functionality to allow users to close and delete accounts, or for the employee role to be able to delete other user accounts. And this is a great skeleton app on which I can build other apps. If I were to do it all over, there are a few things I would do differently now that I have a much better handle on React use context and use effect hooks, I think I could build a much slimmer app. And there's actually a bunch of commented out code I'll probably clean up as well. But this has been my presentation on the app itself. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.